always seen ourselves as more like a local venue rather than a, you know, citywide or national venue. And so, you know, we tend to attract more bands from sides of the river and stuff like that, which I think is important, you know, for a venue to actually, you know, try and keep a foothold in its community rather than just try to go for, you know, just pile bands in from wherever. So, you know, I think that's what we do a lot in helping like new bands, you know, maybe play here a few times and really get their, you know, get some experience of playing in a venue with a decent PA.
I think London's music venue scene is incredibly diverse. The music that comes out of London, and especially Hackney, where we're based, is just like a melting pot of ideas and people from different backgrounds and cultures, which makes it like the perfect place for creating new things and new genres.
So at Wishful we don't have any staple audience type.
Yeah, I think it's, we'd like to say we do a lot of variety of shows here, and it's a very diverse area in West London. So we do get everything from an older crowd to a younger crowd. A comedy crowd is very different to a music crowd, for example. Yeah, it's always something different in terms of crowds, I think.
Fun fact about Strong Room is back in the day when the Spice Girls were recording here, they would also practice their dance routine at the back of the courtyard. Yeah, this is before it was ever a venue or a bar or anything. So yeah, next time you ever visit here, you can imagine them right at the back doing their thing, dancing around.
Nighttime checklists.
Yeah, so as well as providing a platform for more established artists in the main space, we're also really passionate about showcasing emerging artists. We have a festival series called Roundhouse Rising, which takes place every October, which acts as kind of like a focal point in our programming for showcasing new artists. So in recent times we've had early shows for the likes of Little Sims, Koji Radical, Songboy Blues and Coco Roco, to name a few.
We work with lots of communities, bring them in with tickets and with events, and the communities of Woolwich are really important to us. Some of them are the Greenwich Social Caribbean Forum, as well as groups such as sort of young carer groups, adults with disabilities and young mothers. So, you know, we kind of work across a range of age groups, and, you know, anyone that's been in Woolwich a long time, we've sort of made our connections with them.
No, you can't. See?
I think for Seabright, it's a kind of melting pot of different scenes, because I feel like we try and book lineups that exist within different sectors of the London music scene. So I feel like one night we did showcases with members from eclectic, so it's really cool to bring that kind of world to the Seabright, which we wouldn't normally have gotten. And the same for like the Windmill. The Windmill has such a strong heritage of even the way people dress and stuff, like it's such a scene. So it's really cool bringing that to the venues in the East.
Fun fact about the Troxy. We used to be a cinema, the biggest cinema in the country at the time, in 1933, and the first thing ever shown here was King Kong. Silent, obviously, in all black and white, original version of, and as a result of that being our first thing we ever showed here, first public event, we still use it in most of our marketing campaigns now. So if you move around the building, you'll see King Kong's image across a lot of things. You'll see King Kong mentioned in a lot of places. A lot of people kind of walk through and think, kind of, what's this? Why is that in the old building? But yeah, it's because of our history. You know, we play in it quite heavily.
I guess it's because of Lafayette's size. We're a 600 cap. We get a lot of artists that are on their journey up. So playing a 600 cap venue, that we have a lot of artists that play us, and then the year after that, they're playing arenas and selling out festival shows. So that's what excites me the most about here, that we're part of that artist journey.
I like to think we cut across loads of different things, so music, art, literature, people drinking, like club culture, a little bit of everything in there really over the course of a week. We try to do as much as possible, mainly sort of selfishly, because our interests are fairly varied, and we like hanging out here as much as we can.
We've got the Kinks playing in November, which is fantastic, but then we did have TikTok Star the other day, so it's introducing people to the venue without being intimidated I remember when I was younger, going to a gig seemed very intimidating and scary, and that's actually why I got involved within the nightlife scene. So actually making not only the music accessible as it is now, but making the venues accessible for everyone.